Hello dear students. Today in this video we are going to learn about pregnancy and embryonic development. So the pregnancy starts right after the process of implantation, that is when the zygote after fertilization undergoes various undergoes the multiplication phase, that is the blastomere changes into the blastocyst and then it is embedded in the uterine wall. So this process is called implantation, and implantation marks the beginning of pregnancy, right? And during pregnancy there are a lot of changes that takes place in the mother's body, right? So as we are going to discuss this in this video, so let us see the structure of the human reproductive system where implantation occurs and how pregnancy starts. So this is the structure of the uterus or the mother's womb, where the development of embryo takes place. The entire pregnancy is carried out inside the uterus, right? So as I said, during implantation, the outer layer of the blastocyst, that is the trophoblast, and the inner wall of the uterus get attached, okay? And as the trophoblast forms the finger-like projection, which is known as the chorionic villi, right? So the chorionic villi and the inner wall of the uterus, they get interdigitate, like one digit after the other. So they are associated so well, they are associated and attached so well and forms a functional and structural unit called placenta, right? So the formation of placenta is one of the major and one of the most important event, you can say, that happens during pregnancy, right? So in this diagram, as you can see, these are the placental villi, right? So these are known as placental villi, and this placenta is interdigitate with the uterine wall. So they are so well connected, and this placenta is the functional and the structural unit that connects the developing embryo with the maternal body, right? So the function of placenta is for the exchange of substances, or as I said, that connects the embryo and the mother body, right? So the nourishment also takes place through the placenta. Apart from that, the placenta also acts as an endocrine tissue that helps in the secretion of certain hormones that helps to maintain the pregnancy all throughout, right? So there are hormones which are secreted by placenta, such as HCG, HPL, and HCG and HPL, right? So these are the two hormones that is secreted by placenta during pregnancy, and presence of this hormone in the urine confirms the pregnancy, right? In urine test or in a pregnancy test kit, the presence of hormone HCG is tested. If this hormone is present, then pregnancy is positive, because the placenta forms only in a pregnant woman. Only when a woman is pregnant, then only placenta will form, and so as the presence of HCG hormone in the urine sample, right? So this is the endocrine function of placenta. Apart from nourishment, like the exchange of nutrients, nourishment, and also excretion also is done through the placenta. And this placenta is connected with the umbilical cord. This is the umbilical cord, and the umbilical cord is connected with the embryo, right? So in the later stage of pregnancy, the embryo undergoes differentiation and forms different parts and organ, and it will be known as fetus, right? So as I said, the umbilical cord connects with the developing embryo. So soon after this association and soon after the development of placenta, the inner cell mass, that is the blastomere inside the blastocyst or in the inner embryo, the inner cell mass undergo differentiation and form three different layers. The inner layer, the endoderm, mesoderm, and ectoderm. So these three different layers, they are known to have the stem cells, which has the capacity to form different tissues, parts, and organs in the embryo. So as I said, as soon as the embryo forms various organ, it is regarded as fetus, or it is known as fetus, right? So that is the initial state of pregnancy. So during pregnancy, there are a lot of changes that occurs in the woman, right? Including the secretion of other hormones apart from HCG and HPL. There is also one hormone that is secreted at the later stage of pregnancy, which is known as Relaxin, right? So this Relaxin hormone is secreted by the ovary at the later stage of pregnancy, during or before parturition. So apart from this hormone, as I said, other hormones like estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, thyroxine, etc. also are secreted in many folds, right? As these hormones will help in the fetal development and also the metabolic changes that is occurring in the mother's body, right? So that is about some chemical change in the mother's body during pregnancy, that is about the secretion of different hormones and also of several folds, right? So in fact, the entire process of pregnancy is controlled by the hormones, or the chemical signal, you can say, right from just after implantation till the birth of the child, right? So that is why there are a lot of changes in the mother's body, so as to support the fetal growth and development, right? So that is about the initial part. Now let us discuss the pregnancy in three different stages. As we know that in humans, the pregnancy lasts for around 9 months, or say 36 to 37 weeks, right? So that period is known as gestation period, where the fetal development takes place, where the embryo develops different organs, parts, and the baby grows inside the mother's body. So that is called gestation period, which is around 9 months, or say 36 to 37 weeks, right? So this gestation period is may be explained under three different stages. So those are, you can say, the first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. So first, second, and third trimester are divided 3 months. So as soon as the first month of pregnancy is over, there is the development of heart. The organ heart develops soon after the completion of 1 month, where the sound of the heartbeat can be easily detected by the doctor with the help of a stethoscope, right? So and also at the end of the first trimester, almost many of the important organs are already developed by the end of first So, by the end of the second month during pregnancy, the fetus already developed its major organs and parts, including the limbs, and also you can say limbs and digits are already developed by the end of the second month. Then And during the second trimester, so most of the important organs are well developed, like the genitals and the first movement of the baby can be felt during the 5th month or during the second trimester, where the mother can feel the movement of the fetus. And also the appearance of hair on the body starts to develop during this period. And by the end of the 3rd trimester, now the baby is fully developed and it is ready to be delivered. So so this entire journey of 3 months will be completed at the end of the 3rd trimester, where the baby will fully form the eyelids, eyelashes, very prominent. The movement of the fetus also will be very frequent and regular, right? And so by the end of the 3rd trimester, the journey of the fetus will end, and it is now ready to be delivered and be regarded as an infant or a child and a baby, right? So with this, I end my discussion. I hope this video will help you in understanding the topic. So thank you so much, and see you in my next